We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Cesar Hernandez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schebler moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
In the second spot,
digging in, Craig Gentry. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Here's the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And here's one that misses, so it's 2-1 now to the Oriole left fielder. Swings through it for strike number two. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number two.
Batting third baseman number 13.
Manny Machado is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and two strikes. A swing and a miss at a sinker. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds, center fielder.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Starling Marte is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Brian Vick is at the plate as he watches ball one. Not close. It's 2-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Brandon.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gentry going back on it. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Batting fourth, third baseman Adam.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now here it comes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And Zobrist.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Sent on the ground out to second. Scope has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Here's Mark Trumbo now. They'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. There is Crawford. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Chris Davis now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And here's a ball hit in the air, and this will wind up a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pham has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Comes into play with the batting average in the respectable 270s. ground ball sent back up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kim going back. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Called strike 0-2.
That's a pretty good break right there. Breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty.
One out, nobody on. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Skied into straightaway right. Kim's on his horse. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he is out on the tag. Now batting, Tommy Pham. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Seared down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Fielder number 6. Starling Marte.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Now at the plate, Hyun-Soo Kim. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. In there, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game. Standing in, Wellington Castillo. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Late that time for a strike.
1-1.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
First pitch on its way.
Jonathan.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Marte. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit back toward the mound. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Digging in to try it again. Craig Gentry.
Left
2
fielder.
on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Gentry.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schebler moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in once again, Brian Vick. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
That was a 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gentry is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Duvall. 0 for 1 here in the early going. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Ben Zobrist. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Batting. Shortstop, Brandon.
Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Vick rounds third and is digging for the plate. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Number 39.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Baltimore, third baseman.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So digging in now, Mark Trumbo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped up. Belt is going to get there. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Into the box now, Chris Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's in the dirt. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Marte ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out. On to first, a double play. Now to the plate, Scott Schebler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Jones. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Schebler is on his way home. The relay throw, and he is in there. Here's Starling Marte. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Starling Marte.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Popped up. Calling for it, Davis. One down. Digging in and looking for more, Brian Vick.
A designated hitter, Brian Vick.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. From the belt, the pitch. Throw goes over to third. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Pitch popped up. Davis is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
This is a pivotal inning right here, and a pivotal at bat to me. I mean, you already got runs on the board. You got a chance here now with 2 outs. You get a big hit here, you can break the game open and basically say bye-bye to the defense.
After it is Jones. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Adam Jones.
Center fielder number 10.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. On the ground up the middle. Crawford's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Settling in now, Hyun-Soo Kim. He reached on a single in his first try. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Catcher, Wellington.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike one. In the dirt here. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Bouncer down the line. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Kim rounds the corner and is headed home. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
That's a ball.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The batter, left fielder,
Craig Gentry is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Softly hit out towards short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Adam Duvall. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Third baseman.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind. Another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters' counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
Outside, 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Popped high in the air. Schoop is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. Hit on the ground, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. At the plate, Devin Mesoraco. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Ready with the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Digging in once again, Scott Schebler.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least 1 more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that. Ready for another shot now. Manny Machado. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Onto the pitcher covering, and he dropped the baseball. And I would imagine they'd have to score that an E1. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Mark Trumbo.
And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one's down to third. Reined in. Zobrist on to first, and Trumbo's gone as well. It's a double play.
The first baseman, number 19.
Digging in to try it again. Chris Davis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Fouled back. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Turned on down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Tommy Pham. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. This for Machado down at third. And a rather easy first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ryan Beck.
This ball will be chopped foul. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout in the play. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Number 10.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch now to Jones. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one.
Now batting, Right fielder, Shin-Soo Kim.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Right side. Zobrist is able to get there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now
here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Hit down the third baseline, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. Around first, digging for two. And he'll make it in there with a two-out double. Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Scope. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Well, when you're facing good hitters, you got to mix it up. Most people say pitch off the fastball. Clearly right here, that first pitch changeup for a strike has now set up everything else. He's pitching off the changeup.
And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
First baseman, Brandon.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Ready for another chance? Adam Duvall. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3. DeAndre Crane comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. In there, no balls and a strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
In there, a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Here's Ben Zobrist now. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. After it is Jones, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Striding in once again, Devin Mesoraco. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Lifted in the air to center. Jones is under it. And that ends the inning. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And here's a ball hit in the air. Schebler moving in, but this will land untouched. 0-1. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready once again, Craig Gentry. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Stepping up now, Manny Machado. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. There goes Gentry. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. Runners on first with 1 down. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Grounded back up the middle, taken in by Zobrist. Step on the bag for one, on to Belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for one.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He was a double play victim last time around. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And the run will score all the way from first.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis. Your attention, please.
So with
now pitching for the Reds, number 53.
now in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Trey Mancini will look to provide. And that's by him. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth.
Left fielder. Scott
smoked on the ground up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Right fielder
Tommy Pham stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Kim, but he won't get there. It falls in. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Here's Starling Marte, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Coming in is Jones, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 7-2 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Brian Vick. Scooter Gennett will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now and still nobody out. Left field and deep. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. In to score the runner from third. Striding in, Brandon Belt has gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. And this is popped up back behind second. Hernandez is there for it. 1 away. So digging in now, Adam Duvall. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The tag, and he is out. So striding forward now, Ben Zobrist. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it. Right there in his wheelhouse.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jones racing back. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Into the box now, Brandon Crawford. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Hit hard on the ground towards second.
Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw. Here's the center fielder now.
Leading off for the Orioles, center fielder
Drew Storen enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 31.
Ball one.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off and draw them out, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. 3-1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Marte is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. In now, Hyun-Soo Kim is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So stepping in, Wellington Castillo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Marte is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall.